What is up, everybody? Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend. It is late-ish on a Sunday night. We got a couple battles lined up for you. Lord of the Rings is full. We are waiting on the Strixhaven to fill as well. We got one more spot in it. I'm sure it will fill. If not, we can make it somehow, right? So let's get everybody tagged and DM. That's the most tedious, fun part of the night. I know you guys love this. Andy, what's up, homie? Pax McCracken making an appearance. So Lord of the Rings, really strong set. I'm gonna say it might be set of the year, depending on how the Ixalan set does into November. We'll see. What's up, Colin? Welcome to the stream. We got a few people on Twitch, too. Welcome, Twitchers. For some reason, I've not had a ton of... Like, when I used to go live on Twitch, like, end of 2021, early 2022, we'd have, like, 300 people watching. And I got away from streaming anywhere but Facebook for about a year and a half, and here we are. But you're welcome, Jacob. You're welcome. If you're wanting some March of the Machines, because that's the first thing you asked for, let me know what kind of March of the Machines you want to do. We can get regular March of the Machines, draft set, or collectors. We can do March of the Machines Aftermath, epilogue, or collectors. So, or we can mix it up. We can do a Phyrexia All Be One March of the Machines mashup. What's up, Daryl? Nick, what's up? It was just top of it. I wouldn't mind doing a mashup of Dominaria United, Brothers War, and then March of the Machines. And just trying to get serialized cards, right? That'd be a lot of fun, I think. But don't take my word for it. Let's just do it. Jericho, my man. How have you been? Yeah, Nick's making an appearance. Nick hadn't been here in a while. Missing you, man. Missing you. I know life gets busy and our schedules don't always line up, but glad to see you. Glad to see you in here, man. So from what I'm seeing, I think it looks like we're gonna have Doctor Who. Maybe in the next week, the middle of the next one. I don't know, in the next 10 days or so. 12-year anniversary. Let's go. Well, good luck with the surgery, man. Hopefully everything gets you fixed up and you get a fast recovery. Captain Crunch. Here's my... How do you get on a calm? I post these in my Facebook group. If you have Facebook, join the Facebook group Cracking Packs MTG, the same name as I am on YouTube. All the posts go up on there. I still need to start posting on YouTube as well. And I need to put it on a schedule. Like every day at noon, I post the battles on YouTube and the Facebook group. So, and I don't know if you've noticed the sweet playmat, but this was done by Marcos for us. And we did a little bit of a donation with this one. And he had the art. So, appreciate. I actually just asked Shane. Shane was the ringleader of that, Jacob. I asked him for everybody that was in the top 4, and I'm gonna make a post tomorrow to get with me. Yeah, he did that intentionally. I think I've got a couple of these left actually. I think there's 2 or 3 or 4 of these left. I might do something with them one day. But I guess that's me. I don't have nearly that much hair. My beard's not that bushy. Physique wise, he nailed it. You know, but let me get everybody DM'd right quick. So I actually looked on how the post on YouTube the other day. I just kind of clicked through stuff. I couldn't figure out how to make like a pinned post. I don't know if you have to have a certain number of subscribers to be able to do so. That may be the issue there. But I'll research that a little bit more. That way more people have an opportunity to get into the battles, especially the YouTube. I probably need to restart a Discord. If anybody wants to help me with the Discord, or if anybody can get a hold of the guy that, like, I think he owns it now somehow. Use it every weekend. Let's go. That's awesome, Brian. But we do have one more spot left in the Strixhaven battle. It's an English Strixhaven set box. 6 people, 5 packs, $32. The high CMC gets to pick their pack. The packs that are up for win is a Modern Horizon 2 collector, Kaldheim collector, and a Strixhaven collector. The low CMC gets the next pick, and then the random, the last one will be randomed off to somebody. Let me Colin, let me go in here and go ahead and let you in the group. Give me just a second. Let's see if we have, there's the member request, and there you are. You are now part of the Cracking Packs group. Welcome. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, we'll get it filled, Jericho. Even if I have to give a spot to somebody, but I run some of these boxes on commission. And that's one of the boxes that is on commission. So, preferably if we could fill it, it would be spectacular. You working tonight, Jericho, or are you off? Who is in Columbus? We have a ton of people. We have a ton of people in Ohio that's in this group. Ohio, Pacific Northwest, Texas, New York. Of course, all up and down California. So I have everybody tagged. I have everybody DM'd. We're going to go ahead and open this Lord of the Rings box. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find somebody. Where is that Mox Masters tournament going to be located, Jericho? Because I had somebody approach me with an opportunity to be a vendor at a game store, like a huge game store that's in Ohio. I think it's Apex Gaming, I think is the name of it. Yeah, Joey Moss is in Ohio, Strongsville. I think that's one of the suburbs of Cleveland. I'm not very proficient in Ohio geography, but I actually made a trip to Cleveland a couple months ago, and I tried to get a hold of Joey to see if he wanted to get together and do a video, because I had about 300 boxes of Magic I went up there to go get, and it'd been cool if we could have collabed on something. But if he's anywhere near, I'm sure he's busier than me. That guy's got like almost 200,000 subscribers now. I'm struggling. What's up, Brian? How you been, man? I'm struggling to hit 20K. Struggling to hit 20K. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. Sooner or later. I feel like if I wouldn't have taken like the 2 years off when I opened the store, and I would have focused on the YouTube channel and streaming instead of opening a brick and mortar LGS, I feel like I'd probably be pushing 100K now. Because the landscape's changed a lot in the past 2 years with pack opening streamers. At the time, you know, there was a very small percentage. There was just a few of us. And now, we are a dime a dozen. So, you hit 60 like temperature-wise, Georgie, or you turn 60 years old? Let's get started. Derek is up first. Derek S., good luck. Let's get the Bowmasters. Let's get the One Ring. What do you guys think about the One Ring reprint that we're getting in the special collector boosters coming out in November? Borderless Balrog, Lotho, and an Orc Army. I'm one of the OGs. I don't know if I'm one of the OGs, but you know, I'm there. I'm there. I'm doing pretty good, man. How have you been? It's been a minute since we've talked. 7, 8, 9 for Derek. Pack number 2. So we got Pax McCracken and Aristotle in the Caboose. This is a stamped art card. I don't know if you... That's Radagast. But look at the stamp on there. What artist is that? Torji for... Okay, I see why he signs his name like that. But that's a really dope stamped art card. But Aristotle in the Caboose is a deadly combination, I'm going to tell you. Baradur, foil Bill the Pony, and a human soldier. So Derek, pack number 2 is going to hit a 0. So Jacob, who was in the top of the pods? It was you, Paul, was it James, and who was the other person? There's one other person. I need to get with you for, I'm going to, Reprieve, good uncommon. I'm going to open up, like, time to schedule those. I need to get Beef Stottle. I need to get my spell table set up so we can play. Well, guess what? These play mats, I still have a couple of these available. If somebody really wants one of these, I can make it happen. I'll have to see how many I've got. What's up, Jake? How are you tonight? I've got, and I still have the artwork. I can still have more of these made. If we ever wanted to do like another Sting the Glinting Dagger, Galadriel of Lothlorien. Conrad, what's up, homie? Yeah, I know. I think it was James Sinor, you, Paul Allison, and for some reason the other winner is completely evading my memory right now. So that's 5 more for Derek. So as you guys know, from time to time we like to do things for charity here. The last one we did, of course, we helped out Dr. Kaz. Then before that, we did something for the for Pride Day and things like that. The double dragons, yeah, man, that's gonna be hard to beat unless somebody's got like crazy removal. Yeah, man, always happy to have you in there, Jake. Glad you can make it. So let me add up Derek's stack here. That's 13, 18. And now we're moving on to Daryl Tripp. Oh, that's awesome. She had one of you and your dog made. That's sick. It would be cool if they did Final Fantasy like this. Yeah. Man, it's just... Here's the thing. Like, if you'd been around the community for any time in the past 3 months, like you knew something bad was going to happen with Dr. Kaz. We just didn't know what or how bad. I just wish we could have stepped in and done something instead of just hoping it would get better by itself, you know. But you can't live with what ifs, right? So Daryl starting off with a stamp, Minas Tirith. Enrage Hoohorn. That sounds terrible. Fire Inscription, solid in common. Fangorn, Borderless, Sheleb, Lash of the Balrog, and a treasure token. Jake, I'm going to have to see if I can get more booster boxes. They seem to be super duper allocated, at least for me. I'm getting about 10% of my usual allocation. 7, 11 for Daryl. Usually I get at least a master case, and they cut me down to 3 boxes of Doctor Who. I don't know if that's across the board or they're just mad at me for some reason. Of course, I'll see if I can grab a couple more. Nazgul, nice hit there. Press the enemy. Woo! Double Nazi. That's a nasty Nazgul pack, foil and non-foil for DT, baby. Uncommon slot, bringing the heat tonight. GG's. Yeah, man, I need to, you know, I hate to ask people like more than like once a quarter to do that donations for good things. But maybe we need to do it a little more frequently. Or maybe we just need to set up a fund that that's perpetually there. And then, you know, I just talk about it every month or every other month, and whatever goes in there, we'll take a poll, and it goes to whatever charity. So, starting off with Gandalf, Westward Voyager, Shagrat. Man, Shagrat sounds like something that happens when you eat $20 worth of Taco Bell by yourself. It's going to be 9 more for Daryl. Take volunteers to charity branch. Yeah, man. Anything we can do to help us. I mean, because, you know, we're so fortunate to be able to do this kind of stuff. Like, this is 1,000% a luxury that some people have trouble buying food, and we're sitting here, we're opening colored cardboard game pieces, you know, that a lot of times will sit in a binder or a cardboard box, and you know, if there's anything we can do to help out and make anybody's life just a touch easier, you know, it's definitely, I'm here for it. So that's 15, 19, 28 for Daryl. Arturo Swayze, you're up, middle of the pack. Yeah, Kaz will be missed. He's always here. The really cool thing that I didn't know, every week, all the new members of the group get a welcome post. Radagast, Rakdos Right Knife. But the welcome post, Dr. Kaz set it up. It's an auto post every single week under his name. So since he's been gone, we've gotten 2 new posts in the group from Cosmo. So he'll always be here as long as his account stays active somehow. Next pack. Saradoc, Master of Buckland, the Ringo South. Yeah, anything that we like. The next time we get one going, we can take a poll and see what we want to do with it. It's gonna be 8 more. The one we did for this playmat, it was like a Feed the Hungry one. So I can't remember the exact charity. I'd have to go back and look. Aragorn, Gimli, Treason of Isengard. 6 more for packs. So even as a common, I think Wathorian Revealed is worth a couple bucks. So also looking for those. Pack number 4, 4 packs. Kraken. What are we going to get? Sauron the Necromancer. Legolas. Fall of Gil-galad. And a Incubation Incongruity. Ravnica Allegiance split card. That's an uncommon. So we got 5, 8, 10 more for Swayze. 12, 22. Swayze is at 30. They are just cards. And you know, we're so fortunate. Like, you know, what one pack of cards cost is like a meal or multiple meals to a lot of people. So, you know, when you break it down like that and you really think about it. Brian Brim. Aristotle, for Thanksgiving, you wanna go to the hood with me and hand out turkeys? Sheesh, Brian getting Gandalf the White. Nice start for Brian. Does this Goblin Fire Leaper, does it look extremely washed out? Like the red is almost transparent. Did you see the beast mode when he did that with Richard Sherman? Sharky, Tyrant of the Shire, and a Crypt Rats. Has anybody here ever lost their Crypt Rats? This card is sneaky good. Four more there for Brian. We had a pack, Damien, that had 2 Nazgul in it. We just hit a Gandalf the White. Still looking for the Orcish Bowmasters. The One Ring. Hopefully we'll get there. Horn of Gondor. One of the most broken. I think it's number 1 most broken limited card is Bowmasters. Number 2 might be this or the One Ring. Okina, Temple to Grandfathers. Do you mean NFL team? Basilisk Collar is insane. We all know it's in Aristotle's pile. But that's going to be 3 more for Brian and a really cool list hit with the OG Kamigawa. It's all good, man. I knew what you meant. Here's the thing. Don't make fun of me. But I grew up in a town about 15, 20 minutes outside of Atlanta. So growing up, I was a Falcons fan. Even after the 28-3 fiasco, I guess I still have to be. Lost Isle Calling there. I even liked the Braves when they were bad in the 80s when they were wearing the powder blues. Dale Murphy was out there in the outfield. $14. You know the Colts look like they, with that new quarterback, man. He's looking solid. All right, Jacob, here we go. What will we get? The Bucks. The Bucks are a cool team, man. Mithril Coats, Shire Terrace. This one almost looks etched foil. It's so cloudy. Has roller lines on it too, and a human soldier. 28-3. That is a callback. Yep. I thought for I think everybody at halftime, you probably could have bet $100 on the Patriots to win it at halftime and like 100 extra money on that. That's what I was saying, Conrad. Anthony Richardson looks legit, man. Elrond. Here's the thing, Neil. Here's the thing. What's up, Neil? Regardless of Baker Mayfield's skill set, that guy has won the locker room and has everybody around him playing harder. So I think he brought a lot of life to that team. Glamdring, Prince Emerald, and a Battleflight Eagle. Why does this eagle look so derpy? He looks like a rotisserie chicken with wings. 2 more there for Jacob. Well, they say all professional sports are scripted, so I don't know if it's Kentucky Fried Eagle. Let's go. I don't know how much truth that holds, but the Broncos showed some life today. I'm gonna throw it out there. I think Russ is done. Display of power. Foil Stern Sculling. Let's see what we got there for Jacob. That's going to be 7, 8, 9, 12. Currently putting him in the low. And now it's time for Beef Stack Aristotle. Here's the thing. After that whooping that Miami put on them last week, I'm surprised that I would have quit. I'd have said we're forfeiting the rest of the season. We're done. Russ is the Kentucky Fried Eagle. Got a really cool stamped art card of Gollum, Patient Plotter. Like I don't know if it's true or not, but they said McDaniel, like at one point, was letting people pick plays from the stands. Woo! We knew it. We called it. Pax McCracken said, you know the Bowmasters is an Aristotle stack. And, of course, it was. Why wouldn't it be? What's up, Scott? Now all we need is the one ring. Mac Jones. Yeah, Mac is, he had one good season. Or one decent season. Rivendell. Full Fire Mirror. Tower of Fortunes. Mirrodin List Rare. Fire Inscription, good uncommon. What are we going to get? Moria Marauder. And a Deceive the Messenger. So two more for Aristotle. 5, 9, 11. You got that roll? Man, I don't. I'm not. I've lived in Alabama more or less since I was 15. Moved away a couple times, came back, whatever. But I've never had a pull towards Alabama or Auburn, right? And I wasn't one of those bandwagon fans that when they got good. Foil extended mirror, let's go. So it finally made it. So check this out, Neil. Neil won the giveaway for the collector booster box. Alwyn, Mortal Queen. Temeko Griffin. So Derek's going to end things with an Arwen. He won the what is it? I keep wanting to call it Lauren, but it's not Lauren. Eldraine collector box. And I mailed it to him, and he's like, hey man, did you ship this thing? I'm like, yeah, I shipped it. And then like a couple days later, it came back undelivered. Last pack for Daryl. So he's probably thinking I was scamming him, that I didn't really send stuff out to winners. Forge anew, Brash Instigator. Where'd the second, was the second address, did we send it to your work or something? 31 for Daryl. Last pack, Swayze. Maybe you will get. Yeah, Neil Crabtree, he's watching on the YouTubes. Sorry guys. But Pax McCracken, he did get a collect. Woo, Nazgul for Swayze with a Born Upon a Wind. No, not you, Neil. Not Swayze, not Pax, Neil Crabtree. Sorry. So much confused. But both Neils did get a free collector box because I thought what had happened with Swayze was he did one of the early box openings for YouTube. And I sent like half of his cards to Wyatt. They may not have went out yet, Conrad. I'm usually about a week, at least a week behind on shipping. I may be a little more. Eowyn, ooh, foil flowering. Can we call the other Neil Crabs? I guess that'd be up to him. That's going to be 6 for Brian. Conrad, I'll check tonight or in the morning and see if your stuff has went out yet. And the mail is moving slower since they switched from priority to ground advantage. Here we go, Jacob. Last pack. What's it gonna be? Goldberry. so thick. Foil Pippin Bravery and an Antiquities War. Little Dominaria list card. That's going to be 6 more for Jacob, pushing him up to 18 total. And then we got Aristotle. Just like, yeah, blame the mail. I need to get a job at the post office, so I've got like good retirement benefits. Aristotle getting an Aragorn, Rising of the Day, and Aragorn will be it. Somehow Aristotle didn't get a 1 ring to go with his Bowmasters. Somehow. So here is our final totals. We got Derek at 21. 31 for Daryl Tripp. Then we got 32 for Pax McCracken. 20 for Brian Brim. Jacob is at 14 and Aristotle is at 14 in the low. But we will check Daryl and Neil's stack because it's awfully close. 2, 4, 7, 12, 15, 18, 22, 26, 32 for Pax is correct. So if Daryl's recount is 31, Neil does in fact take the high spot. 3, 7, 11, 16, 20, 27. Wait, Daryl may have it. Did I miscount? I've got Daryl down at 31, but I just counted 33. Let me double check this again. That's 6, 13, 17, 22, 26, 33. That is why we always recount. Let me check Pax's stat. I may just recount everybody. There's not a low tie. Jacob, you're at 18. Aristotle is at 14. 2, 6, 10, 14, 17, 20, 25, 28, 32. So somehow I was off Daryl's stack by 2. I think the Strix battle does need filling, Andy. 3, 6, 8, 12, 14, 21. I'm recounting all the stacks because we did have a math stack. 2, 6, 8, 11, 15, 20 for Brian. Yeah, I'm trying to be really careful with the numbers now because that Modern Horizons 2 YouTube video, I think I gave... You have an actual Crabtree tattoo? Neil. I love that you committed to the meme. That's awesome. So we got 4, 6, 9, 11, 15, 18 for Jacob. But the Modern Horizons 2 video, I think Jeffrey Richards was supposed to get the bonus pack. Everybody ended up getting a bonus pack, but he was supposed to get the bonus pack that I gave to somebody else. So he doesn't know it yet, but I'm sending him another pack in the mail with this stuff. So Aristotle 3, 5, 9, 11, 14. So we are accurate now. Derek is the high, or Daryl is the high. Aristotle's the low. Neil Swayze, so close. So Daryl, would you like to choose the box topper or the Lord of the Rings 10? This comes with a retro Lathiel and Llanowar Elves. I think the Lathiel is etch foil, 3 set boosters, and a cool little 10. Or the box topper. It's up to you. Let me know. The Strixhaven battle is a set booster box English. And then the high spot will choose their collector booster. There are 3 available. Modern Horizons 2, Kaldheim, and Strixhaven, all 3 collectors. So high picks first, low picks second. What's left over will be randomed between the people that didn't win. So Daryl's going for the 10. 10 it is. Yeah, so Scott, I'm gonna send it. I'm just gonna send him a sealed pack out, which it kind of sucks because that one pack that I did give away was pretty solid. Ooh, Aristotle, bruh. Gemstone Caverns, Sheesh. So the topper was beef for Aristotle. Daryl does get the 10 though, so that's dope. Now, you know what's crazy? You missed the old place where you could avoid being in with one with Aristotle. You know, the Gemstone Caverns might be a better hit now than the Cavern of Souls because it keeps getting reprinted. We're getting it back in Ixalan. So, even when Aristotle loses, he wins. Right? Oh, Jacob grabbed the Strix battle. Jacob went ahead and got in another. Oh, this piece of plastic won't get off of me. So this is a solid battle. At least we got the Bowmaster. Then we got the a whole herd of Nazgul. Boom shakalaka. Man, that makes me want to play some old school NBA Jam. Real bad. The last reprint of what, Cavern? The Strix battle just filled. Jacob jumped in. Joe Burrow was supposed to be good. The Bengals are dysfunctioning right now. Like Jamar Chase was arguably the number one receiver. Him or JJ, right? And Jamar Chase has done literally nothing this year so far. How do you join the battles? The easiest way is to join the Facebook group. They get posted in there. I will start posting them to YouTube as well. I think my schedule for posting battles going forward. Can you just buy a Strix collector? You can, Jericho. I'll let you do that. You want to see if you win it first? The foil gemstone's like 70. God, let's go. But I think I'm gonna start posting the battles around noon my time, and then if they fill by about 5 o'clock, I'll add additional ones. But the main thing I've got to do is figure out how to get people to see my post, because a lot of my posts, like, nobody sees my post anymore. So that's the number one thing I've got to fix or figure out or find a workaround for. I got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. I'm Central. So if you're East Coast, I'm an hour behind you. If you're West Coast, I'm 2 hours ahead of you. I think that's how that works. I think that's how the math adds up. So let me get Jacob added to this one. Let me run it through the randomization. We're going to randomize it how many times? 4 times. 4 works. Random list. Copy and paste. If you guys want to see me do the, is it? Well, yeah, there we go. You can still. We're going to randomize it 4 times. 2, 3, and 4. The order will be Sean McMahon, Scott Nakano, Jericho, Jacob, Jason, and then Patrick. A lot of times you guys don't get to see that because I do it before the battles just to save time. Scott, the one that's over $300 is probably the Surge foil. Look at them Jets. Jet. Have them become YouTube notifications? I could do that. I don't know if Scott heard me or not. What we will do is... But here's the thing, the surge foils are going to plummet in value because there's going to be one per in the Lord of the Rings collector boosters that are coming out next month. So, next month being November is crazy. Today is October 1st. It's the official start of spooky season. So that's exciting to a lot of you. So let's shuffle up these boosties. I tagged, you were asking about the two different foil listings, Scott. And can we do an Innistrad battle? You know what? I do happen to have an entire box sealed of original Innistrad. You need the playmat. I've got a couple of these left. I think I need to, I have so many playmats, I need to do like a playmat clean out. Like do like 20 bucks and get one of Matt's mystery playmats in the mail. Something crazy like that. Because I'm drowning in playmats. So let's get everybody in their respective starting position. We got Jericho there. Patrick in the caboose. Patrick in the caboose is almost as dangerous as Aristotle in the caboose. We got Scott there. Jason, number 5. Sean. Actually, I'm sorry, I got Scott in the wrong place. Scott's 2, Sean's number 1. Both their names start with S. Easy mistake. And then Jacob will be number 4. All right, back to action. We could do some double feature. We could do like a mixer where you get like a pack of all Innistrads, something like that. Here's the thing though, Neil. That bizarre playmat is like, it's iconic, right? Lord of the Rings just finished up, Matt. Scott's down for Mystery Matt. Mystery Matt. So let's get started. Sean's up first. Here we go. I have at least 3 or 4 of them though, Jacob. It wouldn't be too much work to acquire the others. So we're gonna start Sean with a culmination of studies. Harmonize. Are you serious, Aristotle? Check this out. Check this out. Literally ordered it today. So we got 6 there for Sean. A collector box of wilds. Do people want to still do wilds? Because I'll get some more. I know it's the newest set, and there's quite a few cards that are worth chasing in there. We have the mirror, the cavalry. Has the cavalry fell off? I feel like the cavalry's fell off. But then we got the cauldron, which is the chase mythic now. Pack 2 for Sean. Here we go. Stamped art card. I've got to remember we can get rare lessons in this. It's still at 20. Archmage Emeritus. Ah, Gatekeeper of Malakir. Nice little Zendikar uncommon list card. The Mirror and the Cauldron are very hot. Plus, you have all the... I could do the extra sets battle, Strix, Mom, and Wilds, and get 2 more. Yeah. Is the Black Virtue up around 15 too? Wow. The rare slot is really lacking. I think Up the Beanstalk is worth more than all the rares in the entire set. She tried to get me to get the Lloyd costume to go with it. I'm considering it, Aristotle. Valentine, we can't. Ooh, and a Shaddy. Yeah, the Druid is good. The Dread Knight, is that what it is? Anything older, at least 10 years old, anything you happen to have. The hard thing with that, Matt, is like they're generally pretty expensive. So that's going to be a 10 CMC pack for Sean. Nice hit with the Shadrix. I think something affordable, 10 years old that I got laying around. We could do a Return to Ravnica. That's relatively affordable. Got a rare lesson in that pack as well for Sean. Sean's doing pretty good here. The Glyph. Oh, and a borderless Belladros. That is crazy beef. Sheesh. Sean with the Elder Dragons. Let's go. What is Strixhaven doing? Here's the thing, Dragon's Maze and don't knock Dragon's Maze. Dragon's Maze is fun to open. So it's 8, 11, 13. That's a 20 CMC pack for Sean. Holy smokes. 36, 41. GG's everybody. Is it your birthday, Sean? Is it Sean's birthday? Scott, you're up. But the boxes are cheap. They're like $100 for the box, right? It would be nice to see the toot pulled. Scott, come on. You got the Silver Quill Silencer, Blue Sun Zenith, Thrilling Discovery, and a Bogart Arsonist. We need to do the Shockland Challenge again. Those were always fun. It's 5 more for Scott. Or 5 to start things off for Scott, should I say. Well, happy birthday, Scott. Or Sean, excuse me. Happy birthday, Sean. This is a beautiful forest. Look at that. How old are you today? Or how old are you on your birthday? I don't know if it's your birthday week, birthday weekend. Intervention. Kasmina, this is a good box. We like this box. 7 there for Scott. Come on. Shale, Dean of Radiance. Nice little counterspell. Foil Village Rites. 34. Ah, you're just a baby. Just a baby. The guild alternate cards would be... Oh, it's today. Hell yeah. Would be Demonic Tutor. So that's 6, 7, 8. Let me double check. 6. 8 more for Scott. Demonic Tutor. Then we have... Time Warp, I think it is. There's a couple really good cards, especially on the in the bonus sheet. Elite Spellbinder, Crux of Fate. There's Bolus fighting his brother. Tefreeze. Tefreeze, yeah. What is that? What is that card called? The one that phases your dudes out. 8 more for... That's a good stack for Scott. 16, 21, 28. All right, Jericho, you are up, my friend. Tefreeze Protection, thank you. Thank you, Kieran. What have you been up to, Kieran? Where you been, dude? Jericho in late with it, but thank you. Thank you for my foggy memory helping me out. Jericho starting off with a haul. Growth Spiral. This may have been one of the most... Ooh, list beef for Jericho. Myosynth Golem. Wow, wow, wee, wow. 13 CMC pack there. This is a good Strixhaven box. It's a really good Strixhaven box. Nah, Kieran, you don't ever have to participate, man. Just hang out and watch if you want to. We got the Sage, Electrolyze, and the Bobble. Jericho fakes the low and goes, right? He switched up. He had us in the first half. 7 more for Jericho. Yeah, Kieran, you don't have to pay to hang out with us, man. We just like you we just like you in the chat. Wandering Archaic, probably the best rare in the set, maybe. Flame Painter. We're getting all the hits out of this box. I don't know, Jericho. You're going to make a run for it. So that is 8 out of the Archaic. 4 more there out of the Flame Painter. That is a 12 CMC pack. All right, here we go. Make sure if you see a rare lesson, make sure I don't miss it. Blacks. Quandrix Command. All right, here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing about Magic the Gathering. I opened a Strixhaven collector box about a week or two early when the set was released, and I had an extended foil Blex, and that card at the time was worth $80. It's crazy how much things change. That's 7 plus 3, 10 more for Jericho. So that's 20, 32, 40. Jericho is at 42. And that, in fact, puts him 1 point ahead of Sean. The Dark, that is such a pretty card. I've got a playmat of that. It's one of my favorite playmats. Here we go, Jacob. Pack 1 for you. Extus, Auric, Overlord for a bunch of beef. Expressionist, Pest Summoning. $12, 16 CMC start for Jacob. Sheesh. I think as far as like Japanese like anime art, I think they may have done the best job with the Planeswalkers and War of the Spark, but this is a close second. The Jumpstart ones are pretty good too. Light Scribe and a Deathless Knight. This might be a hot take, but a majority of the cards out of Eldraine that do have the anime art don't really hit like anime cards. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't care for all of them. All right, Jacob. Next up, we haven't seen an expressive iteration yet. Where are they hiding at? Semester's End, Beaming Defiance. So that will be 4. Christina's on her shit tonight. The Biblioteca, Lightning Bolt, and a Soltari Monk. You know, you'd be surprised how good Shadow is. Because unless they are playing Shadow creatures, there's literally nothing they can do about it outside of removal. And that's going to be 1 more for Jacob. And you did get the Bolt. Putting you at 23. Currently the low spot. Jason, I think we need the entire anime series, because the trailer they did for Wilds of Eldraine was epic, and then we need an entire anime set. I'll go ahead and say it, like really epic art. Rush Rebirth, Weather the Storm, and that will be 4. Or, I mean, since we have so much Universes Beyond stuff, like, how long until they do a Universes Beyond of a certain anime? We got Pack 2 for Jason coming up. Like, Universes Beyond Naruto. Naruto Boruto. Devastating Mastery. Thrill of Possibilities. And a Land of War Reborn. The strangest thing about opening English set boosters of Strixhaven is I can actually read the cards, and I know what they are. I've opened more Japanese Strixhaven than I have English. And that's 6 more for Jason. But Expo, it seems like they don't care. Zach, what's up, man? It doesn't care that people, they don't care that people complain anymore. WotC's going to do WotC, or Hasbro's going to do Hasbro. And if they think it will bring them lots of money, they do not care. Strict Proctor is a solid rare. All right, pack 4 for Jason. Let's see if we can get him a little bit of beef here. Pestilence Cauldron. Prismari Command, very powerful card. I don't know if you guys have ever had the pleasure of playing with the Prismari Command. It's a 3-mana instant, right? And you get to choose 2. Deal 2 damage to any target. Target player draws 2 cards, then discards 2 cards. Create a treasure token or destroy an artifact. Super good card. Played this in Murktide. And that's an 11 CMC pack for Jason there. Zach, I feel like the licensing for Naruto is weird, because I feel like there's not really a licensed card game for it, you know? 23 for Jason. Like, it seems like every other card game, especially in the past few years, has gotten some sort of like actually licensed by one of the big companies or whatnot. But unless I've completely missed it, which is that's also a possibility. But like, here's some Bleach cards from 2008. It's crazy that these are 15 years old. But I mean, I can't believe. I guess Bleach did get a remake with in Japan with Union Arena. I'm still waiting for that game to come to the States. I think it'll be wildly popular, as long as it doesn't play like garbage. So Patrick's in the caboose, Beautiful Island, starting things off. Dame Goth Titan, Day of Judgment Mythic. There we go. Big start for Patrick. 8 CMC. Or I think there was a card game a long time ago, and it's dead now. Maybe that's what it is. I know there's a ton of bootleg Naruto out there. You know, I'm kind of to the point, like, if you're wanting the cards to just play with, buy draft boxes. Silent Hill or Resident... I definitely see a Resident... We've got to, in the pipeline somewhere, have a Resident Evil Universes Beyond set coming. So, Patrick, you're going to get a Snarl there. Pack 3. Cody! Basic Conjuration. And that's going to get you 6 more. So just as a general consensus, where would you guys like to see Magic go? Like, what would your ideal set be? How would they be? There's the expressive iteration. Nice and common for Patrick. Multiple choice. Like, how many arts of each card would there be? How many variations? What chase cards would be in there? Foil Brainstorm. That's... Oh! And a Hutao Honored Physician. Really cool pack. Triple tap for Patrick. That Brainstorm is hitting. I think I can still get some of the Naruto stuff, but I think it got expensive. And that's going to be 5 more for Patrick. Let's see where that puts him. 19. Christina, all the cards are blank. You write on what they are. What I would do, I'd have a card. It would cost 0 to play as an instant. And it would say, you can't win the game. I can't lose the game. Something like that. So recap, we got Sean at 41. 28 for Scott. Jericho's at 42. 23 for Jacob. Jason for 23 as well. And Patrick at 19. Last pack, Sean. Last birthday pack. What's it going to be? Torrent Sculptor. Shine, Shadow Snarl. Brainstorm. And a Leech for draft boxes with number 2 foil rares and a case-hit mythic. Zach would sponsor Naruto. Let me see if I can get one. I think they might be expensive though, Zach. Let me see. 6, 7 more for Sean. Putting him at 48. Will Sean win on his birthday? I think just a draft box with 1 foil rare, a mythic being a case hit, and there being like a one more special rarity, kind of like Flesh and Blood does with the numbered artist proofs now. I think that's the way to go. And that's going to give Scott 2 more, putting him at 30. Jericho, can you catch Sean? Lots of brainstorms. Conspiracy Theorist, Duress, Fracture, and Wrong Pile for the last pack. I fix it. Why am I stopping? Why do I have to stop? Jericho is at 44. And the Scale Guard. We fixed it. Thank you, guys. Sometimes I get to talking. Here we go for Jacob. Dramatic Manatee. Cool hit there. And that's going to be 5 more for Jacob. Where does that put you? That puts you at 28. Jason. All right, Jason, let's see what we get. Rare Lesson. That's why I go back and double check those. Fervent Mastery. Regrowth is rare. Arrogant Poet. These are English boxes, but they're printed in Japan. And the foiling on them hits so good. We got 4, 9, 11 more for Jason. Putting Jason at 34. And Patrick in the caboose. Blot Out the Sky. Ephemerate, good hit there. And Negate will be the last card of the battle. It's going to give Patrick 3 more, putting him at 22, and I think that secures the low spot. Final totals, we got 48 for Sean, and that will be the high spot. 30 for Scott. Jericho's at 44, put up a valiant effort, but the birthday luck was just too much. Jacob at 28, 34 for Jason, and then we have Patrick at 22 in the low spot. So, Sean, on your birthday, which pack are you going to pick? I think I know. But we have to ask. Kaldheim, MH2, or Strixhaven, Sean? Body count. So Patrick, if Patrick isn't here, I'm gonna pick for Patrick, and then if it wasn't the right one, I will give him the correct pack. All right, I feel like Patrick would go with the Strixhaven. If I'm wrong, I'll give Patrick a Kaldheim pack. So the Kaldheim pack will be random. So spot 2, 3, 4, and 5 are open. Patrick's usually he doesn't catch the lives all the time. He's a busy fella. So he might be in bed too. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we go. Where did the dice go? It's a 3. So Jericho, Kaldheim pack. So Jericho, I have a proposition for you. You were wanting a Strixhaven pack, Jericho. So if you don't want the Kaldheim pack, if you'll toss me $5, I'll swap it out with a Strixhaven. Or if you want a Strixhaven and the Kaldheim, we can do that too. You let me know how you're feeling. But Sean, we're gonna open your Modern Horizons 2 birthday beef here. Good luck to you, sir. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully this is a beefy pack for you. Unmarked Grave, starting things off slow. Dress Down, good card, couple bucks. Ephemerate Retro's a couple bucks. Sword of Truth and Justice etched. Oh! Birthday pack for Sean is a success. Retro Verdant Catacombs in foil and a Sword of Truth and Justice. Let's go! Sheesh! The birthday boy comes through. That is why we love MH2 collectors so much. And these things are drying up too. Like if you have opportunity to get some MH2 collectors, you should get them and probably sit on them for the next 3 to 5 years. And they're going to be really, I say that, don't listen to me. That's not true. That's not advice to take. Because WotC will literally reprint anything 3 sets in a row these days. So, here we go, Patrick. We're opening a Strixhaven collector for you. If you didn't want the Strixhaven, we'll do, I'll get you a Kaldheim. I'll bring it by the office. We'll go grab a burger at Jack Brown's and catch up. So you're going to start off with a Torrent Sculptor and a Flamethrower Sonata. Scholarship sponsor, Plarg, Dean of Chaos. Here we go. That is a, what is this one? A Snakeskin Veil in etched foil. Very nice. Electrolyze in etched. Snakeskin Veil in borderless foil. Whoa! This is actually a really expensive card, believe it or not. This is a borderless foil, Japanese alternate art, Ephemerate. Let me get the camera close so you guys can get a look at how pretty this card is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think it's worth at least, I'm going to guess $20. Such a pretty card. I'm going to have to... How do we spell Ephemerate? Yeah, it's right at 20 bucks. 20 bucks for the Ephemerate. Very nice. So not a bad pack for Patrick either. So Jericho, did you hear when I asked, did you want to trade this? Do you want to trade the Kaldheim and $5 for a Strix? Or do you want to open the Kaldheim and buy a Strix? You tell me. I will accommodate you either way, my friend. I just need to know. How about switch? And so you want two. So you want two Strixhaven is what you're telling me. So you want to buy a Strixhaven and trade me this and $5 for a second Strixhaven? I'm all about wheeling and dealing here. We can make that happen. Okay. Let me give me just a second here. So TCG on a Strixhaven booster pack is $25. So what I'm willing to do for you, if you send me 25 flat, I will trade you this pack $25 for two Strixhavens. Let me know if that works for you. All right, Jericho said, "Let's do it." Okay. All right, I'm gonna put the PayPal email down here. Okay, there you go. So Jericho, there is 5 on the left. There's 6 on the right. Let me know where you want to pull the 2 packs from. And then what I'm going to do, since I'm a cool guy, Scott, Jacob, and Jason have an opportunity, because I'm going to let the Kaldheim run. So Scott, Jacob, and Jason. So 2, 4, and 5. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. All right, 5. Jacob. Jacob gets the Kaldheim because we're gonna keep it going. All right. So this is what Jericho missed out on. We passed it on. Jacob ended up with it. Harold unites the elves. Burning Room Demon. Crippling Fear. Pathway. And ow! Jericho! Look what you passed on! Holy shit! Woo! Oh my God. Foil, Phyrexian Text, V-Boy. Jericho. Bruh. Oh, that's Jason. 5 is Jason? It is Jason. Jason gets it. Man, I feel bad for Jacob now. Am I going to have to give Jacob something? It's actually Jason. My math has been terrible. Well, Jason, congratulations. I'm glad you said something, dude. So that goes the other J, Jason, not Jacob. Jacob, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's wild, though. I've got a bad track record the last 2 or 3 days. The last 2 or 3 days that I'm putting the prize packs in the wrong people's stacks. There are so many J's here. I need to get some sleep. is what I need to do. All right, so Jericho, let's go back. Back left and 2 from the top right. So back left. So do you want number 2 or 2? The second or third pack, Jericho? Second or third pack? Everybody's like, let me get a Lucy. I don't have any loose Modern Horizons 2 collectors right now. I don't have any Lucy's of Modern Horizons 2. I do have Lucy's of Strix, Kaldheim, AFR, maybe something else. The second one, okay. So Jericho, 2 Strixhavens. We're going to see. This may pay off for Jericho. It may pay off. You never know. We just have to see what happens. This could have a demonic tutor in it. It's always a possibility. First hit's going to be the Pestilence Cauldron. Commander's Insight. Gnarled Professor. Claim the Firstborn. Natural Order in Etch Foil. Okay. Duress. Any Mind's Desire. Okay. That was a really good pack. That was a really solid pack. A foil Mind's Desire in regular archives. Etched archive Natural Order. Alright, now pack number 2. Pack number 2. Toot. We'll even take a non-Japanese one. Just a toot of any kind. Alright, Jericho, here we go. Here we go. Lore Mage. Essence Pulse. Snarl. Etch Negates. Is this Careful Study? Compulsive Research in Etched, I'm going to say. Compulsive Research. Claim the Firstborn. And you got a Borderless Rowan and Will Scholars of Frost. I don't think these were terrible packs. I don't think they were terrible packs. It wasn't a Vorinclex, a Phyrexian one. And I'm glad Jason told me I had the wrong person. I keep giving away packs to the wrong people. But I'm glad he caught it. So 1,000 apologies, Jason, but the Vorinclex is in the correct stack. It's going home to you, brother. Unless you decide to trade it, of course. I think Scott wants to do a trade with you. I put the commons in the wrong pile. What am I doing today, man? I need to go get more than like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I'm glad you guys are watching. So, Aristotle says there's a toot in the box. Well, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. It's Sunday. Thank you for keeping your eyes on me and making sure I put the cards in the right piles, because I've been very much an amateur lately. So I'm going to go try to get 5 hours of sleep, and that should be a hard reset for me, maybe. Expo's like, what's the plan for the rest of the box? If you guys had any idea, man, I'm putting in like 18, 20 hour days lately. Aristotle's like, Lucy. We will do Lucy's. I've got to get the inventory to be able to do Lucy's. So, hit you up with that Naruto. Let me see what I can do. I'll look and see how much they are, Zach, and I'll get with you on those. I'll look immediately as soon as we shut this one down. Not an option. Not an option. I've still got work to do. I got to get the kid to school in the morning. I got to go to work after that. 24-hour stream for Ixalan. If I can get enough of it, yes. Thanks, Scott. If I can get enough Ixalan to do a 24-hour stream, but that would require a substantial amount of funds to be able to do. So, if you know any angel investors with deep pockets that would want to front the money for a couple master cases of Ixalan, let me know. We'll make it happen. But for now, if you do loyal, you'll be loyal to it. Bet. We're doing it. Here's the thing, Aristotle. Like, I don't trust the costumes from Amazon because I'm a husky fella. And I don't feel like even the biggest size they have will fit me properly. I'm just saying. We'll see, though. We'll see. But guys, for now, I love your faces. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for keeping me straight and making sure the cards went to the right people. Jason, sorry about that. I'm glad we got it in the right pile for you because that would have been a grave error. I'll send Jacob something in the mail to make it up to him as well. But for now, guys, I'm signing off. Have a good night.